Undersecretary Claire Castro, as a lawyer, understands by making this report and publicizing it to the full extent that the resources of the PCO can, she intends an unmistakable chilling effect on others who post their opinions and criticism of public officials in the exercise of their official functions on social media. No surprise there. She's the very reason why our Constitution protects free speech and expression.
Yun na nga ng mga bayan Sumagot na po si Attorney Trixie dito po sa tinamagay panggigipit ni Yusek Ter Castro. Ha? Dito po sa kanilang Facebook page na kung saan nga po ito po si Yusek Ter Castro ay nagtungo sa NBI upang tinamagay magkaso dito sa Facebook post ni Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles. Ano po mga kabayan, no? Pero sa paglilinaw po ni Attorney Claire, hindi pa daw siya agarang nagsasampa ng kaso, kundi isang konsultasyon lamang daw at assessment. Ha? Kung meron daw pong pananagutan yung mga taong nasa likod ng Facebook post, ng Facebook page na Attorney Trixie. Ito mga kabayan, pakinggan po natin yung komento o ribat ni Atty. Trixie dito sa akusasyon ni Atty. Claire Castro. Atty. Trixie, pasok po.
Alright, tuloy na natin. So this afternoon nga, pumunta si Undersecretary Claire Castro sa NBI to file a report supposedly on a post that was made by Attorney Ahmed on Luminous. Okay, now Luminous does carry our names, but there are actually 4 writers there. One is inactive, si JP, but the active ones are myself, Attorney Ahmed, and Adrian Pascual. Okay. Supposedly, she claims that the post was amounted to a grave threat against her. So let's have a look at what exactly that post was about. So if I can find it. Sandali lang ha. Marami nang nagtanong kasing mga ilang reporters, so it might be easier for them to have a look at this. Dami ng Okay. Naku, nawala ko na naman. I'll see if it's in my photographs ha. Sandali lang po. Ayan, I found it. All right. I'll just read parts of it that are possible for me to read. So this is the post. It was posted on January 2, sabi. It starts with, nakakatuwa si Claire Castro sa Chucky series niya, na para bang naniniwala siyang siniseryoso siya ng tao. Kala niya di naiintindihan ng tao na tauhan lang siya at yang inaasal niya ay umaayon lang sa taong nasa poder o di kaya asawa ng nasa poder. Sabi ni, the post continues to, I'll just read the relevant portions ha. Sabi, Claire, sana naiintindihan mo na alam naming tuta ka lang. Sana rin sa bagong taong ito, maintindihan mo na sa oras na naglag ka ng humans, nasa na yun? Ng humans mo, appendix at coccyx mo lang ang walang latay, resulta ng mga pinaggagawa mo. Alright. So, that's the relevant. Mahaba-haba pa yon, and it is still posted. Look for the January 2 post. So, according to her, it constitutes a threat, and therefore, she's reporting it to the NBI so that if anything happens to her, then kami daw ang tatanungin. Iimbestigahan daw kami. Now, certain media people have reached out to us for a comment. So what we did was we posted our own statement in Luminous, also the same place where she found allegedly saw the original statement made by Attorney Ahmed. So here is our statement, and I would like to read it to you. Undersecretary Claire Castro, as a lawyer, understands or ought to the crimes of grave threats defined in the revised penal code as committed when a person threatens another with the infliction upon the person, honor, or property of the latter or of his family of any wrong amounting to a crime. She is also aware that there is no threat of any sort in the post. Let's call this report what it is. So let's call this report what it is: an attempt to suppress speech and expression that is critical of the Marcos administration. Ms. Castro has been called many things in other posts, in other platforms, yet she never felt compelled to report any of them to the NBI. The writers on this page, however, have written many times about the failing of the current administration, with Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles even speaking out in public fora. As a prominent government official, she has at her disposal the might of state forces to weigh in on her personal complaints, and she is clearly not too shy to use it. And on such basis, as persuasive as her absolute sole interpretation of a post, the context of which she could have very asked for very easily. By making this report and publicizing it to the full extent that the resources of the PCO can, she intends an unmistakable chilling effect on others who post their opinions and criticism of public officials in the exercise of their official functions on social media. No surprise there. She's the very reason why our Constitution protects free speech and expression. All right. Let's deal with your frequently asked questions and with your comments as well. But let's start with the questions. Sabi ni Chino, another diversion tactic. Well, I don't think it's a diversion tactic. This really is a free speech issue. Because look, where is the truth? For us, as far as we can see, there are no threats in that post. Instead, filing a report on this is an intention to, there is a clear intent to silence us. So that being the case, diba, this is an issue of free speech. So there is no threat, and clearly the use of that, the use of the pretext of there being a threat is intended to make us hesitate, to chill. It's called the chilling effect. It's to get us to be quiet or to have some kind of basis for reporting our post. I see your comments and I thank you very much for the support. Okay. Sabi ni Alexa, pinalayo nila ang flood control scandal with maleta-maleta delivery. Okay. Bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag pong kakalimutan, like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Actually, mga kabayan, legit po yung sinasabi ni Atty. Trixie. Ito po ay isang suppression ng free speech. Hindi naman po egot si Madam Claire. Actually, di po ba? Attorney po yan eh. Matalino po yan. Ibig sabihin, alam niya po kung ang isang bagay ay papasok sa grave threat. Kasi attorney po siya eh. Tulad ng sinabi ni Atty. Trixie, alam niya kung saan papasok yung grave threat. Pero, ginagawa pa rin po niya na tinamagay magpunta sa NBI at sabihin siya po ay kumbaga nakakalib ang kanyang buhay at tanging sila Atty. Trixie daw ang pwedeng questionin dahil meron daw po silang Facebook post na tulad po nung ganoon. Ito po ay tinawag ay suppression ng free speech na tulad na sinasabi ng Atty. Trixie na teka, eh paano kami sa susunod? 'Di ba? Hindi na lang kami magpo-post para hindi na lang kami yariin ni Atty. Trixie ay ni Atty. Ter. 'Di ba? Hindi na lang kami mag-upload ng video laban sa gobyerno kasi pag nag-upload kami ng video na kumukundina sa katiwalian ng gobyerno, pwede pa lang kaming kasuhan sa NBI. Di ba? Ibig sabihin, matatakot mo yung tao na magsalita. Di po ba mga kabayan? Kung iisipin po natin, matatakot na po. At kung kakatigan po yan ng NBI, patay kang bata ka. Di ba? Yari tayo lahat-lahat dyan. Daig mo pa ang martial law kung ganyan. Di po ba mga kabayan? May demokrasya po sa ating bansa Bakit mo kailangan nating humantong na kasi alam naman po ni Atty. Trixie, ay ni Atty. Claire yan Diba? Tulad ng sinasabi ni Atty. Trixie, alam ni Atty. Claire yan. Pero bakit niya ginagamit yung pwesto niya? Diba? Para sikilin yung free speech ni Atty. Trixie at ang kanyang mga kasama. Yun po yun, mga kabayan Malinaw po yun sa unang bigkas pa lang ni Atty. Trixie. Yun na po yung tumbok doon O, tuloy po natin.
Sabi ni Dabawenyang Atenista. Hi, Attorney Trixie. Kabadagulang ko lang sa COMSEC ng One News PH sa report ng ante nila. Kaloka, akala ko balat buhaya, balat sibuyas pala. I think that in any case, this when something like this is discussed, then yeah, it's different pagka sila na, di ba? But, ewan ko for me, I don't think iyakin yan. I think that, I apologize for my broken glasses. I think that really there is an intent here to how do you call this? To diminish the space for free speech. Okay. Sabi ni Shadow Ace, laban kay BBM po. Ang ano po, magandang gabi. Pwede po bang taong bayan mismo ang mag-file ng impeachment laban kay BBM? Yes po. In impeachment cases, pwedeng the complaint comes from a private citizen but ultimately, kailangan pong i-endorso yan ng at least one congressman. Sabi ni Dale, saan ang threat doon? Tinanong din namin po yan. Good evening. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Ngayon pa lang po magpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng nagpapadala ng gifts dito sa TikTok. Maraming salamat sa tuloy-tuloy ninyong pagsusuporta. Eto, there's a comment that Attorney Ahmed posted and medyo maliit so titingnan ko ng maigi. It says, let's read together from Google. Under Article 282, the revised penal code, the elements that must be present constitute the crime of grave threats are the offender threatens another person with the infliction of a harm or injury, or which results into a wrong. The wrong threatened must amount to a felony or a crime under the revised penal code, killing, unaliving, physical injuries, or destruction of property. There has to be a specific target. The threatened wrong is directed at the person, honor, or property of the victim or that of the family. Deliberate interest, the offender makes the threat deliberately and knowingly that it is wrongful, including fear or anxiety in wrongful inducing fear or anxiety in the victim. So I think you get the gist of what this comment has been trying to say. Thank you, Attorney Ahmed. Sabi ni Ma'am Lenny Munoz, um, yung flood control scandal, walang action, seriously. Gusto lang nila na di na tayo mag-criticize sa wrongdoing ng government. Kaloka. I think that the totality of these cases, plus if you include also that the president is asking or has been asking through a memo, the way I understand it, a memo was issued by the Department of Education, at least the Department of Education. We don't know if the other agencies had also done so. Asking its employees to like the the posts, the informative posts of the president. So, but here is the point. Here's the point. From what we see, the basis for filing this case is not a real fear, not a fear. It's not anything. And as a matter of fact, we note carefully that the filing here is not a case. What Undersecretary Claire has done was made a report to the National Bureau of Investigation. So if this was a case, the filing would be in the prosecutor's office of the courts of the RTC nearest to her or within the jurisdiction of the crime, if any. So according to her, the reason she's filing a report is she still has to decide whether or not to file a case. And in fact, she said, pinag-iisipan pa yon. Instead, she's filing this just in case daw anything happens to her. So I think the intent is to make us persons of interest should anything happen to her. Now, this, I think, is specious, but let's stick to the law. So, tama si Ma'am Ola. The effect of the filing of a report is similar to that of filing a police blotter. You report the crime and it is made record, and if the police normally they would investigate, but sometimes they don't investigate, there is at least a record of your complaint. Okay, so that is the nature of her filing a report in the NBI. So if you come across any trolls who are saying, hala, kakasuhan na kayo, or ayan, kinakasuhan kayo, whatever, then please you can indicate that this is not per se a case. Instead, and she was very clear about it, to be fair with Attorney Claire, she said she filed a report. So that's what it is. Okay? It's a report which is very similar to entering an incident in the police blotter.
Tsaka, kung gusto talagang kasuhan ni Atty. Claire, si Atty. Trixie, dapat dumiretso nga naman yan sa korte, mga kabayan, di po ba? Di ba? Mukhang lang po ito pamidya lang po Di ba? Gumagawa lang po ng ingay. Mukhang ang gobyerno po kasi ay wala na pong maisagot. Kapag ang tinatanong po, kamusta na po? Ano na pong nangyari sa flood control? Ngayon wala na po silang maisagot, mga kabayan. Sila na po yung gumagawa ng paraan para tinabagay malimutan ng taong bayan yung ginawa nilang kapabayaan dyan sa trilyong pisong pondo ng flood control projects. Halimbawa na lang rin po dyan, yung Cabral Files na nilabas ni Congressman Limiste, na imbis, mga kabayan, na imbis yun ay imbestigahan ng ombudsman, binaliktad pa po. Ngayon po, ang iniimbestigahan, sinibiste. Saan ka nakakita ng ganyan mga kabayan? Di po ba? At ngayon naman, eto na naman po, si Atty. Claire, tila bagay parang umiepal, eh, di ba? Nagpunta sa NBI para mabalita. Di po ba mga kabayan? Pansinin nyo, alam nyo, galawan po ng gobyerno ngayon. Obvious na po mga kabayan. Di po ba? At alam po namin na matalino na po ang mga tao ngayon, hindi na po mahuhulog sa bagay niyang taktika. Di po ba? Tinanong lang to kamakailan sa Atty. Claire, di ba? Hindi nga niya maisagot ng maayos. Yung patungkol dun sa malalaking isda na magpapasko sa kulungan. O, di po ba? Ang sagot niya, at least, may nakulong naman daw po. Pero malalaking isda po ba yun? O, hanggang dyan na lang po muna ng mga kabayan at least narinig na po natin yung sagot ni Atty. Tracy Cruz doon po sa pagpunta ni Atty. Claire dyan po sa NBI. Hanggang dyan lang po muna at magkita-kita po tayo sa iba pa natin mga video mga kabayan. Paalam.